gangster show.
Yeah, ay. Whoa. Yeah, ay.
Ayy, see me, I'm a legend in these streets, yeah.
Streets, boy.
If you need some game, to come to me, yeah. Watch us turn y'all boys to men, y'all gon' see, yeah. Help them get some money, build their legacy, yeah. Whoa, see me, I'm a legend in these streets, yeah. If you need some game, to come to me, yeah. Watch us turn y'all boys to men, yeah, you gon' see, yeah. Help them build some money, build their legacy, yeah. Ayy, said it's the gas station show, yeah. Whoa, we got that gas for your soul, yeah. Ayy, you need some game, this where you go, ayy. Whoa, you need some game, this where you go, ayy. We're not new to this, we've been true to this. We pulling out the slabs, just the lane switch. When them boys get mad, they get dangerous. Lil' homie, watch your backs, don't miss your angles. Said it's the gas station show, whoa, whoa. We got that gas for your soul, ayy. Whoa, said it's the gas station show, ayy. We got.
Welcome to another episode of the Gas Station Podcast. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank all of my Facebookers, my Instagrammers, all my YouTubers, man. Make sure that y'all on my Facebook and my Instagram, make sure y'all go to my Legacy Moves, man. Y'all like and subscribe, man. Y'all join the channel, man. That's where all of the heat is. That's where all the real heat is. I just add my Facebook and my Instagram so that y'all can get a piece of this, man. So y'all can know what's going on, man, and reach people that I won't reach on my YouTube channel, because a lot of my family is on my YouTube. What's up, Toe Card? I see you on there. I see you, KD. Man, we're going to talk, man. We're going to talk a little bit today, man. We got a great show today on the Gas Station Podcast, the Fuel Grant for the mind, the body, and the soul. We got a great show today. We're going to talk about your image and how important your image is today on the Gas Station Podcast. What image will do for you, how image can improve, and how image can catapult you in many ways. And your image, man, is almost is your calling card to success. Your image could be your calling card to success if you put out the right image. We're going to talk today. I'm talking a little bit about Ja Morant today. We're talking a little bit about Ja. And we're talking about, me and my brother, we had an argument today. And we talked about Ja Morant's sentencing. He got suspended for a year. And I thought that was over excessive. I thought that was way too much. And I thought that he got fucked. And I'm going to tell you why he got fucked, and this is what inspired the show. It's because his image. He didn't do nothing illegal. He really didn't do nothing wrong besides, everybody want to call him a thug or a gangster or a fake ass gangster or whatever y'all want to call him, because he was toting the gun singing rap music with his buddies, and his buddy was on live, and his buddy waved it, and he saw the tool. But guess what I told my brother? I said, they warned him and they told him not to do that behavior no more. So I get it. So if they would have gave him a 10-game suspension, a suspension like he had before, okay, I'm cool with that. But they gave him a year suspension. They gave him an 83-game suspension. He's losing like $50 million for his foolishness. Now, do I agree with the video? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Whether I agree with it or not, He's 23 years old. He's a 23-year-old kid just gonna do stupid shit, hang out with fools and goddamn kick shit. You understand? Because at 23, that's what the same shit I did. So, And at first I kind of didn't agree with him. I kind of thought he was kind of going backwards. But the more I think about it, maybe going backwards, maybe not. But he's 23, so he gets a pass at 23, in my opinion, because he's 23. And I don't think that he should have lost no goddamn year for for that. Like I told my brother, I said, what if it was a white boy and he walked around showing off his gun collection? Hypothetically speaking, should he get a year off too? Or because he was a black guy with rap music with a gun, it didn't do nothing illegal, maybe that's because he got a year. Now, what if Jokic or one of these other white boys, goddamn me, even what if it was a nigga, what if LeBron was it? And he said, well, he was with liquor, he was drinking, and I said, what if it was LeBron James? What if it was LeBron James? Walk around with his wine collection, showing off his gun collection, hypothetically speaking. Now, I don't know if LeBron has a gun collection or not. I don't even give a fuck. But I'm just merely speaking. What if it was a white boy who was had a hunting, and he was drinking a beer, hunting, and he just shot a deer, but he played basketball? Should he get a year off? Or because it was just in the hip hop community, and he was looking hip hoppy-ish, that warranted that? So his hip hop image made it say, hey man, we want you to get it, you know, you're not representing the NFL correctly. Just food for thought. You know, even though his image fucked him up, you know, we got to watch our images. Watch how people think about it. Now, Ja Morant, now, as a devil's advocate with that, Ja Morant did shit before this happened that I personally didn't care for. Now, if he would have got a year suspension for the shit he did before, allegedly pointing the red beam at the other players on the, I want to say, Utah team, when he was supposed to be pointing the red beam at the Utah team players. If he got a year for that, I would have thought he was a stupid ass and he deserved a year. But guess what? He didn't get a year for that. You know. He got a year for with some buddies, had a gun, wasn't illegal, wasn't put up on charges, wasn't even thought about being put up on charges. And you know, but they consider that as a bad image. But like I say, what about that white boy? Or what if it's a brother? It don't have to be no white boy. We don't have to make it a racist thing. What if it was another? He out hunting and he had the rifle across his back, and he drinking a beer and they just killed the deer. Oh motherfucker, we just killed the deer, and they had that on film. You know, during deer season. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the motherfucking difference? I don't see no difference. So that kind of sparked me on how image is very important, and if we got the wrong motherfucking image, man, we can kind of fuck ourselves up. You understand me? So I'm gonna talk about image, but not kind of on that Ja Morant shit. I just want to mention that. You know what I'm saying? As I go, as a kind of interlude to get some people on here that I thought that was fucked up, and I think it was way too big of a sentence. You understand me? And I think that because, you know, we got a hip hop image that they want to deem it as, you know what I'm saying? Man, don't let these folks take our culture, man. Don't let these folks, you know what I'm saying, steal our culture because a 20-year-old black was with some buddies, you know. They say he need to pick his friend, pick new friends. No, he don't need to pick new friends. Like I said, if them white boys was hunting, goddamn, in a big old goddamn EF-250 with the gun on the back of the rack, you understand me? And they were going and they drinking, they got beers in the cooler, and they were going to shoot some deer or something. Shit, what's the difference? A gun's a gun. A gun's a gun. So y'all watch your image. Now we're gonna get on topic. That's off topic. That's a little bit off topic, but I just want to talk about that. But it's kind of on topic because I wanted to tell, because it gets me started. It gets my juices flowing about image today. I got 3 levels of image that we're gonna talk about that are important, and each one of these images I want y'all to think about. And I'm gonna go from the least, what I feel the least important, to the most important. But the least as important is just as important as the most important. You understand me? Because everybody don't have the first one. But the first one is, you know what I'm saying, it's like a talent. I'm gonna call it like a talent. It's like a talent. And with that talent, if you don't do nothing with that talent, I don't give a fuck how good that talent is. You squandered it. You fucked it off. You fucked it up. You fucked the talent off. Now the first one is your looks. How good you look. You got some ugly people. You got some good looking people. You got some in shape people. You got some fat people. You got some horribly dressed people, and you got some really good dressed people. The first one is your looks. How you look. Oh, Dominic, you tripping? Your look? No, looks will get you in the door. If you in shape. People love beautiful people, unfortunately. People love beautiful people. I like good looking girls. I don't like no ugly chicks. Sometimes I like ugly, horrible minded chicks better than I like ugly, quality women. It's a sad truth, but it's a truth. You see restaurants, you see businesses. They very big on their representation. Who they have representing their business, because who they have representing their business will determine whether customers want to come or leave. We'll use Hooters as an example. Hooters got girls with big titties, small waist, and swimsuits, orange swimsuits on. And they pick a certain looking woman to represent their business. And I'm speaking on a low level, but it's just what it is, But whether y'all want to believe it or not, that's on all levels. People are looking at you. How you identify yourself, the clothes you wear. If you looking fly, you understand me? If you looking good, But let me tell you. Like I told you, I'm starting with the lowest to the. That's the shallow version of the image. But the thing about looking good, it'll get you in the door. Now to stay in the door, you got to have something up here. Because just because you got in the door, don't mean you're going to get to stay in the door. Because you got a bunch of beautiful dumbass, and then we are breeding a bunch of dumbass women, bunch of dumbass men these days. People not knowing their place in business, trying to circumvent, you understand me, I'll fuck for money, or if I fuck with a nigga, he got to pay me, and all. We got an ignorant mentality, man. We breeding more ignorant mentality. The example, the bullshit with that girl who talks about eating ass, and the nigga had the audacity to KY, whatever the fuck his name is. He had the audacity to kiss her in her mouth. After all she talks about is eating ass and sticking her tongue out her mouth. That's how she wants to be identified. And these songs are vibrating in our children's head. And that's what they dancing to, jumping off walls, listening to, and agreeing with, and thinking it's cool. But then wonder why things such as what happened. Not saying it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is, images call for certain behaviors. Images call for certain behaviors. In corporate America, in the streets, in business, in sports, in family, in every arena, every job. But the thing about images that are very important is, the first one is, even if you're not the best looking, even if you're ugly motherfucker, get yourself together, put your shit on, put that shit on. Put that shit on, man. God damn it, you put your shit together. To get in the door, that gets you in the door. When you go for that interview, guess what you do? You don't just go in there and say, I'm just going to wear my house slippers and goddamn dog. You trying to look the best you can because you trying to at least get in the door to get a conversation going. Get your conversation going. Get it together. Gotta have it up here. That's what's gonna carry you after you get in the door. But you gotta have the right image. You gotta be looking good. You gotta be looking presentable. You understand? You can't go in there looking like a slouch. You can't. The best looking people get in the door. First, I'm not gonna say the other ones don't get in the door too, but the first ones to get in the door are the best looking people. So put yourself in a position to outshine the rest. And I'm not talking about being gaudy and being flamboyant. I'm talking about put yourself in a position where you're looking good, where you're approachable, where people want to put you in their business and do business with you. That's number one, man. That's number one. Good looking people get in the door first, but to stay in the door, when you open that mouth and you open that mind, you better have something to talk about. You better can play the game, because if you can't play the motherfucking game, you ain't gonna stay in the door. That's for goddamn sure. That's for goddamn sure. Man, the Legacy Move, man, the Legacy Podcast, man. Make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all get them likes up, y'all. Subscribe, man. Don't cost you nothing to like and subscribe, because, man, this is the Gas Station Podcast, the fueling ground for the mind, the body, and the soul. I'm fueling you up. Number one, man. You know what I'm saying? Me, good looking people get in the door first, unfortunately, but that's what it is. So make yourself look presentable, make yourself look good, so you can get your ass in the door, so people have an opportunity to listen to what you selling them. Number two. Very important. Number two is more important than the first. The difference from rich folks and poor folks in image is your identity. Your identity. Ooh, that's a nugget there. Did y'all get that nugget? That's a nugget there. Your identity. How can somebody identify you? Poor folks don't have no identity. You're not linked to nothing. They don't know you as nothing. DJ Khaled. How do you know DJ Khaled? He's a DJ. Creflo Dollar. How you know Creflo? He's a pastor. Doctor such and such. They put the doctor on their name as soon as they graduate so you can identify them as a doctor. President Biden. He puts that, how you know about, because he's the president, President Biden. You don't even call him Mr. Biden, you call him President Biden so you know exactly who he is. His identity. Such and such the mechanic. Such and such the firefighter. Dominic the YouTuber. Or Dominic the tow guy. Dominic the big time dope, whatever it is. Back in the day, that's 20 years ago. Hey, I don't hold that image. I don't hold that crown no more. Let me clarify that very loudly. I don't hold that crown no more. I don't fuck with drugs. Period. Not even a little bit. Smoke. I don't smoke hookahs. I don't do shit. I wouldn't know what the fuck drugs look like these days. So I want to make that very, very, very clear. My life has evolved a long way from that over the years. But you got to have an identity. And you can't have no motherfucking identity crisis. What's going on? What's going on, baby? What's happening? What's happening? Let me shoot you. Let me shoot you. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Erica's in the building. Erica's in the building, y'all. Man, good friend of mine forever, man. Your identity, man. Your identity. What kind of identity? Who can we cross-reference you with? When we see your name, can we just say, well, how do we identify you? Or is it just your name? Dominic who? Dominic who? Oh, Dominic, you know, Legacy Moves, Legacy Torn. Oh, yeah, I know him now. The toe guy, Legacy. Oh, okay, yeah, I know who you talked about now. You was able to identify me to something. How are they identifying you? TDJ, the pastor, yeah, the big event, yeah, okay, I know it is. T.I., the rapper, oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
We're not new to this, we've been true to this. We put them at the slabs, just the lane switch. When them boys get mad, they get dang.
Dre who? The big time, oh, you talking about Dr. Dre. Okay, I know who you talking about. They got an identity. You can identify them with something. You can cross-reference them with something. Poor folks, you can't cross-reference them to shit. They don't have no identity. They have not created no identity. They have not created a reputation for doing nothing. So when it's 10 Dre's, man, I know a bunch of Dre's. Which Dre you talking about? I'm talking about the producer. Oh, you talking about Dr. Dre. You able to identify your image. Very important. First, get in the door with your looks, but have something to talk about. Have something to conversate about. God said your word is everything. When you open your mouth, word of faith, when you open your mouth, you talking about something. Because guess what? As soon as you open your mouth and you ain't got shit to say, bye-bye pretty. Bye-bye beautiful. Bye-bye best dressed. Bye-bye Louis bag. Bye-bye snakeskin shoes. Bye-bye Air Jordan tennis shoes. They don't give a fuck because you ain't talking about shit. Pretty, good looks, good clothes, all that shit will get you in the door, but you got to have something to talk about. Second of all, the difference between rich folks and poor folks is poor folks. We can't identify them besides. Who you talking about? Johnny? Johnny who? Johnny in the project. Ah, okay. But there was a few Johnnies in the projects. Which one? Did everybody in the project name Johnny?
We got that gas for your soul. Hey, see me, I'm a legend in these streets. Yeah, streets, boy. If you need some.
What's up, Christian? What's up? My niece in the building. My niece in the building. Man, I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody supporting the Gas Station Podcast. Legacy Moves, man. You know we always talking about something here. Today we're talking about images. We're talking about images, man. We're talking about how important images is, man, and how we can get misconstrued on our image, and how we can build wealth through our image. And this, and I'm giving y'all the secrets. You got the Christian. Christian who? Are you talking about the pharmacist? I know who you talking about now. My niece. She got an identity. Let me shoot her some love. Let me shoot my niece some love. Shout out to my niece, a doctor. Dr. Christian Bolau. You understand me? Identity. You can identify her to some. A doctor. I'm working on my doctor's degree too. She a little ahead of me. My niece a little ahead of me. But I'm coming. I'm coming. Like Dion said, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm already in my third class in my doctor's degree. So I ain't playing. I ain't playing with them. Shaking and baking, man. Shaking and baking, man. You understand me? And we moving. Number 2, we're talking about number 1. Pretty people getting the dough. If you ain't got nothing to talk about, you out the dough. Number 2, your identity. How people can identify you. Your name got to correlate with something so people can identify, because everybody got the same name. A bunch of folks got Erica's, a bunch of folks got Christians. A bunch of folks got Arts, a bunch of folks got Melissa, a bunch of folks got Paula. How can people, when people say, hey Melissa, hey Erica, hey Christian, Christian who, Erica who, Melissa who? They got to know how to identify you. Don't just have my identity out because they live on the east side. Don't have them identify you like that. Have them identify you with something of substantiality. Number 3. The most important of all of them. Your branding. Branding yourself. Branding yourself. Very important. Guess what Dominic doing on the Legacy Podcast in the Gas Station Park? I'm branding myself. I'm branding myself. How do you brand yourself, Dominic? By putting the Legacy Moves t-shirt on every day? Is that your brand? No, that ain't my brand. My clothing line. I look good in it. You understand? I feel good wearing my own shit. But that ain't my brand. That ain't my brand at all. This is a surface brand, but that ain't the real brand. Tell you what your brand is. Your brand is your character, your integrity. Your brand is what somebody else says about you. It's one thing for me to tell you, oh, Legacy, man, I'm a good guy. But it's another thing when Christian tell you I'm a good guy. Erica tell you I'm a good guy. Melissa tell you I'm a good guy. Paula tell you I'm a good guy. Art tell you I'm a good guy. That carries more weight. That's my brand. That's how they see me. Oh, he pay you back on time. He does good work. He cut my grass, or he gave me he gave me excellent service. That's why every one of these companies you call now, every one of these companies you get online, guess what they say? Can you give me a good survey? Because that's branding. Can you say something good? Can you leave a good comment? That's branding. That's building your brand. When somebody else is patting you on the back, tooting your horn, when you ain't around, when they whispering, they saying great things about you. I'm gonna tell you, sure deadbeat. It's somebody who don't give a fuck what other people say about you. The reason why they feel that way is because they give you nothing to say about them. They're not trying to create a brand. They're not trying to create success. So they don't care what other people say about them because probably they're doing scumbag, sleazy, secretive bullshit in the first place.
We've been true to this. We pulling out the slabs, just the lane switch. When them boys get mad, they get dangerous.
I don't mean just being a goddamn straight kiss ass with everybody, you understand? Because some people ain't gonna like what the fuck you doing. And my mama said, man, you cuss too much on your show. Everybody ain't gonna like what you do, but you won't. But ultimately, my goal is about building my brand. Understanding when you get on here, legacy. That's the reason why people get back on the show, because they feel like they're gonna get quality information, or they gonna get some good game, or they gonna get some sprinkled on them, or they gonna they might even get a old good laugh. Because I'm working on my comedy too. Y'all might even get a old good laugh, because I'm working on my comedy too. But it's about building your brand. Your brand is what other people say about you, about what other people say about your business, about how other people pat you on your back. Michael Jordan's brand is not about him wearing his tennis shoes, or him, oh, them Michael Jordans is this here. Oh, Michael Jordan played the basketball like this here. It's about what other people say and what other people think about his shoes. And what other people think about what he's doing out here in the world. They the ones who put the GOAT label on him. They the ones who put him in the Hall of Fame. He can't vote himself up in that. If you need some game to come to me, watch us turn y'all boys to men, you gon' see. It's what commentary said. You know the difference from, I'm gonna use sports. Go back to where I started in the beginning of you know the sports that are successful, or the sport my hand is itching, so that means I got a lot of money coming. I got a lot of money coming, y'all. I got a lot of money coming. I declare, I bring in affirmation that a lot of money, big deal is coming very soon, y'all. Big deal is coming very soon. But sports that don't get commentary are not as successful as sports that gets commentary. If they're not talking about you, you're not doing anything, man. If they're not talking about you, you're not doing anything. Your brand. Build your brand up. Build your brand up. And you want to build your brand up. Hopefully. I mean, that's you know, you got cops and robbers, you got, good and bad, and some people like to build a bad guy brand, some people like to build a good guy brand. I'm not going to tell you how you build your brand, because both brands are successful, are equally successful, because you got to have the bad guy with the good guy, because the bad guy is fun and the good guy is fun. And some people want to build a bad guy image, some people want to build a good guy image. It's up to you how you want to build your brand, but you got to build your brand in spite of it. And guess what? I always remember this. Whether you want them to talk or not. And the ones who complain, oh, they said this year. You give them what to say. Your actions, your attitude, your behavior, and the things that you do tell your story and give people exactly what they're going to say about you. So if you want people to say good things about you, do good things. If you want people to say bad things about you, do bad things. It doesn't matter. I read a book years ago in prison from old Donald Trump. He talked about it's no such thing as bad publicity. You just want people talking about you. That's where Biden fucked up. Biden has let Donald Trump overshadow his whole presidency because all of the commentary, all of the news, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, is about Donald Trump, not about Biden. You want commentary, you want people to talk about you, you want people to gas you up, you want people to build your brand. You cannot build your brand. Other people, by what they say, is what builds your brand. But guess what? You give them exactly what to say in your behavior, your action, your character, your integrity, and your work ethic. And with that, the Gas Station Podcast. Once again, man, we done got through another episode. I hope y'all got filled up, man. I hope y'all enjoyed what we talked about here today in the Gas Station Podcast, man. We kicking it. We building. It's all about your image. What's up? Love you too, bro. Love you too, bro. Salute to all my people, man. You understand me? My editor, he's on here, man. My brother, he's on here. You understand me? And a good friend of mine, Upon, man. I love you, man. You're doing good work, man. You understand me? He does all the editing. He does once the show is over, he does the editing, and he's watching the show right now. Also with us, man. And so we're doing great things on here in the Gas Station Park. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we are growing. We are growing big time. You understand me? Nephew Daryl, what's up, boy? I see you on here. But we finna be over with, as the saying goes. Bye-bye, nigga. And guess what? Love y'all. Gas Station Podcast. Legacy Moves, man. Y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up. Don't cost shit. Man, love y'all. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow's Relationships Friday, so we're going to kick it on relationships. We're going to talk about, I don't know yet. Let me meditate on it and ask God what to talk about. And with that, man, make sure y'all get your 3 W's. Make sure you get your 30 minutes word. Make sure you get your 30 minutes workout. And make sure you get your 30 minutes of wisdom each and every day, man. And with that, I am out.